Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. Good morning, Dubai. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to the Lovin Daily, where I take you through the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. I hope you're as excited about the weekend as I am. We made it. I was going to say, can we get a cheer sound? Yay! I felt like this week dragged, and then as the week came to the end, I feel the light at the end of the tunnel. And yesterday...
Felt like Sunday for me, for some reason.
Which felt like Sunday?
Yesterday.
Oh. Yeah, yesterday was a... Well, actually... Told my story about it yesterday. If you can hear that voice behind us, we have movie guy Chai in studio. He is his own hype man, which is very cool, and he's going to join us later to talk all the Oscar gossip and also stuff, what's coming up this weekend, what should be on your watch list. We're talking about all the cool things happening in Dubai this weekend. We're talking about the amazing volunteers in Dubai happening throughout the holy month of Ramadan. The incredible spirit of Ramadan in Dubai this year is like no other, and we have an amazing story there. And we're also talking about the Dubai TikToker who was trying to get likes, trying to get followers, and he's been jailed for what he did and the video he created, which was totally violating public order. We'll get into that in a sec. But first of all, I want to give you a little personal update. But I hope that my personal update will help you. So as you know, Dubai has been talking about, there's been suggestions from authorities that unvaccinated individuals could face restrictions in future. And I know that that has led to all of us jumping on to the DHA app to try and get those appointments. And I've been on the DHA app all the last week trying to get an appointment. Slots were filled. And I told myself I was going to check it every day. And I've been doing it. I've been checking 2-3 times a day because I want to get to the position that I can get vaccinated. And yesterday, at 4 or 5 p.m., I jumped on. I got an appointment. It was like Christmas. I feel like the chosen one. So I went on, scrolled down the first Barsha place, and I've been checking every single one, and I've been going through the dates up until May, June, July, August, September, October, November. I do have full confidence that there will be more slots available. But yesterday, today, Saturday, and Sunday, at very strange times actually, a couple of slots opened up. So if you are one of those people who, and I've seen your comments, a lot of people are saying there's no slots, keep checking. That's literally what I was doing. I kept on opening the app. Luckily I had my MRN health number. Keep checking, a slot will become available, and just jump on it. So I have an appointment at 10:30 today in Barsha.
Oh, in the evening?
No, this today. So the options were throughout the day today. On Saturday it was at like 12:10 at night. So like Sunday morning.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some unusual times. I think they've kind of lengthened it for Ramadan because obviously people have different timing and different schedules. So I didn't take that slot because obviously I work on Sunday morning. But if you are looking to get vaccinated, are you one of those people who's found those slots have been absolutely taken up? Go on, check all of the available ones. Like I didn't care if I had to, wherever I had to go. And luckily the Barsha Hall one is available today. So you'll have a first dose vaccinated Casey on Sunday.
Woo!
I'm super excited about that. Chai vaccinated?
Yes.
Chai.
Vaccinated.
This is more for the knowledge of the audience, not
yes,
for me.
Vaccinated in Feb.
Chai was one of the first people to jump onto that.
Yeah,
Sinopharm.
Yeah.
Lucky man. I feel so privileged to be able to get it, to be here in the UAE, to be able to announce that. And I hope that if you are looking to get it done, you can get it done. But let's jump into our first story. A Dubai TikToker has been jailed for faking a shooting scene in a car park in Dubai. Okay, so this man, he created a shooting scene in Dubai car park on social media. So obviously he didn't actually go out and shoot anyone, but he's been jailed because basically the video went viral. So what he did was a video in a car park. He added the sounds of gunshots. He added people screaming, the sounds of that as an after effect. And then he also was like wobbling and shaking the camera to give the effect there was actually a shooting scene happening. Now, after the video went viral, the police confirmed those sounds were after effects. He added them after, and he added them deliberately. And this, of course, violates public order. It can, anything that kind of can scare the public in a way that gives the effect that something kind of majorly disastrous is happening, violates public order. So he's actually will be jailed for 6 months. He got a 5K fine, and I think it's just worth noting. What was he doing? Is this to get likes, to get followers? Apparently he was doing it to increase his views and followers on TikTok.
Probably anything for clout.
But come on, clout. Clout is to increase your kudos. It's
clout,
it's a social.
Clout is more like like you're famous, but like clout is like you're famous
for the wrong reasons.
No.
You're like it's like you're famous and you have connections and like you're the legit famous guy. There are a lot of famous people, but just not legit famous people. Like clout is something that you earn.
Well, this is not earning clout. This is not earning. This should not increase followers, or even if you saw it, I can't imagine you would think. So he recreated it that it was so genuine with these, and imagine literally doing it intentionally to shock people, to scare people, because that was the intention there, and that makes the video go viral, and that increases followers. Like if you're going to make content, don't shock and awe to that extent.
It would cause unnecessary panic.
Exactly. That's exactly what it does. Causing unnecessary panic, violates public orders in Dubai. It's also just plain wrong. Like we've had a rough year. Why make us think that there's a shooting scene happening in Dubai? We don't need that. When I hear fireworks, I get scared. I don't want to see a shooting scene in a car park.
I think if you had the same idea and just make a scenario like a comedic skit. Comedic skit. Just if you want to go places, just be funny.
Or no
comedies,
or be funny, or be yourself, or
be yourself.
What they always say, if you want
to be honest, for things like this, like especially if you have an action movie shootout or something, I'm sure the government has you need licenses and passes to use cameras and use public spaces. So if you have all of that and you have the license, you can do your shooting and let the public know beforehand before you're doing any of this, so they know it's an act.
Yeah, but this was just a guy on TikTok with his phone trying to get views and followers. Look, if that's the case, if people are looking to shock and awe, don't do it. Is the final word there. 6 months jail, 5k fine if you're violating public order. If, as Chai said, you're causing a disturbance, creating panic. It's a ripple effect on society here. We're very happy in our safe society. We don't need TikTok videos of shooting scenes scaring us. So don't do it.
Very well said, Casey. Very well said.
Thank you, Jay. On that note, we'll move on to more savory content. Amazing Dubai volunteers delivering 86,000 iftar daily across the Emirates. So of course, it's a different Ramadan this year, and the usual community efforts, which since I've moved to Dubai and seen every year the incredible community efforts during Ramadan, when you see people, at traffic lights and people distributing iftar and distributing food to the needy. I've never seen kind of such community spirit like that. It's always incredible. And the last 2 years, that of course has been cut back due to COVID-19. The usual community efforts to distribute iftar to the poor has been limited to a certain extent. Of course, we have to bear safety precautions in mind. Just a quick thing, we've paused on, I know we're back, we paused on Instagram, but we're back. So I was saying our usual community efforts to distribute iftar has been prohibited. However, authorities are working night and day, basically tirelessly to achieve the same goal. And they've also brought in 1,000 volunteers. They're involved in this year's project by Islamic Affairs and Charitable Activities Department. The iftars are scaled. It's called the Iftar Projects. They're scaled throughout Dubai and done in partnership with charitable institutions, government entities, and over 1,000 volunteers. So this year, although we don't have the same kind of community effort on the streets, there are government entities that have come together with charitable institutions. They're using 1,000 volunteers in a safe way. So it's all very organized. It's basically a very clever process to make sure that the same people get iftar, and they're managing to distribute 86,000 iftars a day. It's really amazing. Well done, authorities. The meals are being distributed across Dubai. The projects cover Silicon Oasis, Harer, Al Nada, Hatta, Al Kuwais, Al Musna, Al Kuz, Al Khanij, Jebel Ali, and more. It's just fantastic to see that it's happening, to see the community spirit is still rolling out across the city, although we are, of course, staying home, following those safety precautions. But the authorities made sure that the community efforts that you may have been involved in previous years are still happening. It's really nice. Let's move on to things happening in Dubai this weekend. The weekend is coming. Plans?
Yeah.
Doing anything? Staying out? Staying in?
I am, as usual. I'm gonna be doing the usual things, staying at home. But this week is just me preparing myself to fly next week.
To fly next week. Very good. I think it's the third weekend of the holy month of Ramadan.
Are you doing a Ramadan shopping from here? What are you gonna get your sisters, your parents?
Oh, I don't do that.
Ali. I love that. You're flying home for Eid. I don't do the gifting.
Well, I haven't been home for 2 years, so they should get me something.
Oh, wow.
I'm joking.
If Ali's family ever watches this, know that gifts are expected on his arrival. The king is arriving home after 2 years to Bahrain, to his family, and he expects gifts. He won't have gifts, but he expects gifts.
He expects a royal.
No, I'm joking. Guys. Of course, I'll get my sister something and my nephews. You know,
That's cute.
yeah.
That is very cute.
Are you gonna get back anything for the office when you come back?
Yes, of course. I'm bringing Bahraini, like traditional Bahraini sweets, which is original Bahraini sweets. It's not like any other place.
Oh, I look forward to that. I don't know.
And I'll bring a couple of things to surprise you guys. So
Looking forward to it. If, like Ali, you were traveling for Eid, or if you are looking for cute things to buy, there is a Dragon Mart night market for Ramadan happening now.
ooh.
I thought this was the coolest thing ever. Dragon Mart is a night market happening during Ramadan. Love Dragon Mart. Love it so much. And the fact that it's open throughout the night. Well, later into the night than usual, they have stalls. You know you're going to find the best stuff there. So if you're looking for gifts, I would get out there. I don't know. I thought, no? You don't sound as excited as me?
I think it's really you. You're like the queen of Dragon Mart.
I think
Dragon Mart, guys, Instagram, let me know. Do you love Dragon Mart? It's so good.
You like their lamps, right?
Their lighting in Dragon Mart, you could literally decorate a palace and it would not look out of place. And it's so cheap. And you get, come on, we need to get those bargains. If you tried to buy a light in a mall here, it's quite expensive.
Amazon.
No, but you can
Home
market
lights,
in,
chandeliers. Not that I'm buying chandeliers, but I'm just
okay,
saying that that's the
chandelier.
level we're. But even like just little bedside lamps, just the lighting section, and also things for your home you never knew you needed until you went there. If Dragon Mart's not your scene or you don't want to drive out, there's also Right Market is happening into the night now that the temperatures is going up. You can head to Night Market. Also, Cinema Kiel is hosting the Oscar-nominated Minari. So if you want to check out that at Cinema Kiel, it's quite cool. Nanive has a fabulous iftar. There's a big list of all of the iftars happening in Dubai on Lovin Dubai on the main page right now. So if you're looking for an iftar for a special occasion, I would get on that. Also, staycation deals. If you want to do something fab with your family, Caesar's Palace have one. And we'll move on to a staycation deal. 199 dirham to stay at a brand new hotel in Dubai. This is an unreal staycation deal. 199 dirham at the new Radisson Dubai Damac Hills. It's opened up. And if you're thinking of a staycation that's not too far from home for the weekend or even Eid staycay deals, if you hear me, or you simply need to get out of the house, you should check this out. They have fab restaurants in the same area. Now these are special exclusive rates. Get on that. 199 dirham. Every room they have has a balcony with fab views, and not only that, maybe you don't want to do the staycay for whatever reason, they actually have a really, really nice pool there. I think the photo's up beside us. It might be 150 dirham to go to the pool, and that's redeemable at the Hills pool deck on food and drinks. So either you want to do the staycay for 199, which of course would include your pool package, or if you just want to do a day at the pool and get that back on food and drinks, it's at the Radisson at Damac Hills. Looks beautiful, and a new hotel in Dubai, you know it's going to be nice. You just know.
Casey's weekend plan is go to Dragon Mart, do some light shopping,
And then go hop out Radisson Blue.
Yeah.
You know, this.
Have staycation, sit by the pool, have some good food.
If I got to do everything I spoke about on Lovin Dubai, I would live my best life. So I'm getting the vaccine, so I think I may, who knows what I'll be doing. I'm going to iftar QDs down at the Dubai Creek tonight.
QDs, they have good food.
Yeah. So yeah, I will be living my best life. But moving on to other fun things you can do in Dubai this weekend. If you're thinking of shopping, if you're thinking of splurging, there's only one place to do it, because right now the Dubai Mall are giving away round trip Skywards miles for 2. It's shop and fly. Basically, they're inviting you to shop, fly, and potentially reunite with your loved ones. So if you go to the Dubai Mall between April 22 and May 13, you have a chance to win Skywards miles, not for 1, but for 2 round trip tickets this Ramadan. All you need to do is spend 100 dirhams, scan your shopping, dining, or entertainment receipts. That's actually worth noting. It's not just on shopping, it's also at all of the dining, which is incredible, at the Dubai Mall, or entertainment. Shop between April 22, May 13, and then you enter the raffle draw to win those Skywards miles for 2 round trip tickets. Could you imagine? T&Cs do apply, but dreaming of where I would go. Quick one, dream vacation round trips. If you had the Skywards miles, where'd you go, Chai? Sweden?
Yeah,
cool.
Sweden, that's fine. But,
Ali?
Japan.
Oh, that was going to be mine.
Japan,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going all over Japan. No,
Japan's
Tokyo.
good.
Tokyo is like probably too crowded,
I'd love to
but
go to
I'll just
Japan.
go on the outskirts. Like I would just explore
Yeah,
Japan. I
Japan's
love.
good. Like,
I love
my
Japanese
friends
culture.
been there, and they really recommend going there.
I had flights. This is my COVID story. I had flights booked and then they got cancelled because of COVID. But I think now, because we've taken Japan, I think South America, Chile, Peru, Bolivia, big trip, 6 months, would never come back. Brazil, all of it. Yeah, but you need time.
Oh, you can also go to Tulum, Mexico.
You could go to Mexico.
My brother wants to go to Mexico this year.
So we were dreaming of those Skywards miles, but you have to be in it to win it. I feel very cheesy saying it, but it's true. All you need to do is spend 100 dirham. You can, if you have anything to get at the pharmacy, if you have some nice new clothes to buy, go down and do it Dubai Mall to enter the competition. Before we go on a break, someone's asking a question: is it possible flights will start from India from May 5th? We don't have the information. We're waiting for that information as keenly as you are, Sandy. Thank you for the question. We will get the updates, and as soon as we do, we'll share them on Lovin Dubai. We're hoping for Simran, who's my lovely co-host, who I miss so much dearly, that she can come back. But we'll get you that information as soon as we have it. Now, we'll take a short break. After the break, the one, the only Movie Guy Chai is in studio. So excited to have him on. We're going to talk all things Oscars buzz and all things that you should be watching in Dubai this weekend. Stay tuned. Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door. You waited, you're excited. It's the one, the only. It's Movie Guy Chai joins the studio. Welcome to the show.
Yay!
Do you think that noise, the music, accurately welcomes you?
It does very much. Thank you for the introduction.
You're so
Thank you, Ali, for looping me in. Yes, it does. It's like couldn't be perfect.
Always so excited to have Chai in studio. He's Movie Guy Chai. He loves movies, movie buff.
I watch everything.
Everything, and of course, this week has been a massive week for cinema.
Yes, it has. There's the Oscars. The Oscars happened, and so many things to talk about.
The fashion.
The fashion?
That's what we're going to talk about, right?
The fashion? What? Am I the right guest right here? Am I meant to be sitting right here? Can we like swap with the fashion guy?
Where's Simran when I need her?
Yeah.
No. Of course, we're going to talk about... Look, the Oscars happened 2 days ago. We know Best Picture. I want to know about the less talked about. I want to know who you think was the most deserved Oscar.
Definitely Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace. He was nominated for the Best Actor, and I felt like this is the last time he could ever be nominated for the Best Actor, because he passed away, unfortunately, earlier this year or last year, if I'm not wrong.
It was late last year.
Yeah, late last year.
But he didn't win.
He didn't win,
So I said most deserved.
No, but he deserved it.
Most
Yeah.
deserved. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
So most
deserved it. But Anthony Hopkins won for The Father.
Mhm.
I think this is not his first Oscar, if I'm not wrong. He's won a few before, but it's cool. I understand.
Well, what's interesting is this year, I read that usually they end the Oscars on Best Picture,
Yeah.
because it's kind of the bit, and they ended it actually interestingly on Best Male, and I think there was a lot of buzz around the fact that Chadwick would win, seeing it was such a kind of a special tribute, and I think a lot of people
It was emotional.
a lot of people felt the same
Yeah.
as you, that it was a kind of it would have been a big year for him to take it home, but
Like,
the critics didn't give it. How about
no, but like I was just gonna say like they should have always ended it as the best picture and probably had a little tribute towards the end, like Wakanda forever, guys. Like Ali's doing it right there. Like we all know what this means, and even Chadwick Boseman, he has had a major impact in a lot of people's life. He fought cancer, if I'm not wrong,
Mhm.
and the best part about it is he never spoke about it and no one knew about it.
Yeah.
And he was so completely chilled with life, and people thought he was just a regular guy until the news hit us. And yeah, like this year they should have still ended it with the best picture, but they should have put a tribute to him, tribute to the actors that passed away, because a lot of actors actually passed away in the past year or so,
Interesting.
not due to COVID, but some all medical reasons. So yeah.
How do you think the Oscars played out? Because usually it's obviously on a much bigger scale. This year, the fact that it went ahead, I think, was quite special, but they did it a little bit differently, different locations.
Yeah.
How do you think it compared to other years?
I was actually surprised they did the Oscars to begin with.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I didn't realize that the Oscars were happening until it happened. But like again, everything is going online, social distancing, and even this year there weren't that many movies produced in the last 365 days compared to the years prior, where there's a lot of movies and like there's like anybody could be a potential winner, and we have these specific months where a lot of Oscar movies that get released and people are like, oh, they are good contenders and all that. But this year, like the selection was small, which was should have probably made things easier for people to pick which movie was going to win the best movie or the best actor or the best supporting actress, so things like that. So yeah, I was very surprised it actually happened to begin with.
But it's so interesting because in the last year, I think we've turned more to our screens, and maybe we haven't been watching the big blockbusters because they haven't been coming out, but we also pay attention more to cinema because we don't have concerts, we don't have clubs, so we're spending more time on entertainment. So I actually think the videos that did get produced deserve even more attention, and we're looking.
I'm sure they got a lot more attention because like you just mentioned, like cinemas was the only one thing, the go-to thing for everyone during this pandemic. Like we're constantly watching content on our phones, on our mobiles and all that, and we were like, I think this time more than ever, everybody was aware of all the movies that came out. Everybody was aware of all the Oscar movies, because if you ask people, like,
there's a few I wasn't.
No, but like,
but I'm not a massive movie buff.
Yeah, no, even as a massive movie fan or movie buff, like in the past prior Oscars, you asked me, oh, can you name at least 3-4 movies that came out? I'll be like, probably the best picture. Like I wouldn't be able to tell you a lot of them, because a lot of them are like indie films, like it's low budget, it's very story driven movies. But this time there was some really big contenders. There was The Father was there was Nomadland, there was Judas and the Black Messiah, there was Chicago Trial of Seven, like there was Soul, there was Tenant. Like I could go on. I knew many movies.
Let's talk about all of these ones that are kind of high profile that you knew of. Who got the Oscar that you felt deserved it?
Who got the Oscar that deserved it?
Like who when it was announced you were like, yes, that's the one I saw.
I was gonna say Tenant for visual effects. Like for Christopher Nolan, like he always does something over the top with visual effects, and I was really happy that he got it for Tenet. But like going back to it, like I was saying before, the other movies in that same category did not match the level of what Tenet had to offer. So the other visual effects, they were great.
That's probably
visually
because
stunning.
Less movies made this year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like I think even this year, if I'm not wrong, Warner Brothers pumped a lot of money into Tenet because
we didn't have movies for like 4 months straight, and then there was a big release Tenet that was coming out, and everybody was gearing up to watch it in the cinema. Everybody's like, you got to watch it in IMAX and all that. And even Warner Brothers pumped so much into just awareness of the movie, so everybody knows of Tenet. But like if you go to the other ones, there's Love and Monsters, which is really nice. I forgot the other one, but like Tenet was so big that without a doubt, anybody, you could ask anyone and they'd say, yeah, I watched Tenet, and Tenet's the one that's going to win it.
Yeah, but that never necessarily means wins for Oscars. It's never, because like, isn't the Oscars quite interesting because it's a very small pool of people in the kind of fancy film industry in LA, who actually do the voting. So I don't know if they're swayed by the fact that it's Warner Brothers putting a lot of money in.
No, like, true, but like, again, like I go back to saying, like, because Tenet had so much money and their movie budget was so high, their visual effects was over the top compared to any other. So it was sort of like a no-brainer at that point of time that, yeah, we'll give it to Tenet, because like if everybody is in a scale of B and C, they're like an A++, because that's how much they went into making that movie, because at that point of time, they really needed people to come to the cinema, especially US was in a very bad market at that time, and they needed people they were going to reopen the cinemas, and they started with Tenet. So that would drag people into it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so that's what I would say. But Tenet's a really nice movie. It's very confusing, as always, as every other Christopher Nolan movie. You have to watch it 2-3 times to actually understand what's happening. People are walking back in time. People are walking front in time. And I'm like, what is time right now?
Okay, so, it sounds like Inception on...
It is Inception on steroids.
Okay, back to Oscars. Who was robbed? Who deserved the Oscar but didn't get it?
Like I said, Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman, like, Wakanda forever, guys. Mm-hmm. Ali, you gotta do it. Wakanda forever, like, in that one, yeah, I would. I think
you were talking about Best Picture before, because obviously Nomadland got Best Picture, they got Best Director and Best Female Actress, but there's another movie there that you reckon was
yeah, but like, we brought up this point earlier. I haven't seen Nomadland, which is one of my movies that I'm going to be watching this weekend. But I watched Chicago Trial of Seven, and I watched Judas and the Black Messiah. And I felt both of them were really good movies. Both of them are based on true stories. So like, probably because I was being a little biased. I was gonna say right there, I wanted Judas and the Black Messiah to win. So like, I'm honest.
But we need your judgment after you've seen
so I'm gonna watch Nomadland over the weekend, and then I'll tell you guys. Did it really win in my eyes?
Okay.
So,
so speaking of watching, I don't know about you guys, but I have Netflix at home. And I'll probably ever only play for one streaming service because I don't watch a huge amount of TV. But of course, we have Netflix, Amazon Plus, Disney Plus, Apple TV, Stars Play, HBO. First of all, what do you guys watch your TV
There's
shows
so
on?
many that
There's so many now. It's really confusing. Am I right to be on Netflix if I'm only going to pay for one because I'm a little bit cheap? Or should I be on more? What do you have?
I have Netflix. I have Amazon Prime. I have... I think those are the two major ones I have. I want Disney Plus and HBO Max, but like because HBO Max is not in the region yet, so that's a little unfortunate. Disney Plus, like, I've watched a lot of Disney movies and I've watched most of them in cinemas. So I'm contemplating, do I really need it? But like going back to the same streaming wars thing, like I would rather take HBO Max because when they release a new movie, they release it the first day on theater and on your streaming platform. But what Disney Plus is doing is when they're releasing a new movie, they're charging you for the new movie if you want to watch it at home, which is kind of off-putting. Like, why would you do that? So,
well, I enjoy watching things from home, and if it's just like, however, let's say if it's like 20-30 dirham to watch it from home.
No, it's $29.
$29.
And you'll only have it for 24 hours or 48 hours. So like you're paying for the subscription to begin with, so you're already paying them, and then if every month they're releasing a new movie, then you gotta pay for that movie. Like it doesn't really like, that's kind of a shady move.
So what should I have?
Netflix, Amazon Prime, like those are two good. Like Netflix.
What did you say?
Crunchyroll. If you guys like anime, do you all have Crunchyroll? Have you subscribed to that? And what's your favorite animes? Please tell Ali because he will love to chat to you guys about everything anime.
Yeah. I had a quick look. Netflix has some anime. I found myself.
Netflix have a lot of anime.
Yeah,
I'm not much of an anime fan, but
Yes.
Like
It-
I think they
like
have Castlevilla or
Castlevania.
do they have Death Note?
Death Note.
They have a movie Death Note in there.
Yeah.
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 No.
Doesn't really.
Ooh, they have One Punch Man, which is really funny and
One
interesting.
Punch Man.
Yeah. Well, One Punch Man is like one of those animes that I've watched
Yeah,
because
but these are all like mainstream animes. Like they're very famous.
It's mainstream, so if you want to dip your toe into the anime world,
Yeah.
before you leave us, movie guy Chai,
What?
what one show should we be watching this weekend? Especially me, I'm getting the vaccine. Probably chill out, won't do much. What should I watch?
that depends on the genre. If you want to watch,
Invincible.
I was gonna say Invincible, but like
yeah.
it could be too dark. And parents, please don't let your kids watch it. It looks like a cartoon. It is not a cartoon. So please.
Advice from movie guy Chai.
Yeah,
parents.
but it's brilliant. Like if you've seen The Boys, it's literally The Boys on animated version.
Okay.
It's gritty, it's dark, it's funny,
I'm down with that.
and it's superhero. That's my jam. So
That's not my jam.
yeah, if you want to watch something interesting, which is really funny, and Lupin,
Lupin.
it's
Oh,
on
I've seen
it's
that.
on
It's a
Netflix.
movie?
It's on Netflix. It's a TV show.
Fun.
It's a French TV show, Lupin. Oh, it's so funny. Best thing on Netflix, you can watch it with English audio. That's what I did, and it's about a French sort of detective come robber,
Yeah.
and the whole premise is his father has been robbed and jailed for the wrong reason, and he's trying to get the man behind it. And it's so creative. It's so funny. Like the way he does it, the way he disguises himself, and all that. It's a good watch, and I think season 2 is gonna come out soon.
Shadow and Bone.
Have you seen Shadow and Bone? I was
You're
gonna-
just naming it. I'm like, maybe I've heard of it. I'm watching.
It's the top 10.
Yeah? Have you watched the Irregulars?
The regular?
Yeah. In Regulars, you like Sherlock?
Guys,
if you like
have you
Sherlock,
watched Irregulars?
if you like Sherlock, you
Seen
like
any of these shows?
In Regulars, it's a couple of kids. It's based in the 1980s when Sherlock's time was actually Sherlock's time. So it's that's a good watch. That's a little. It goes a little crazy though. It goes into a very fantasy sci-fi. Rather than Sherlock detective, but there's a lot of detective elements in it. I just realized I like a lot of detective movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a very similar theme. We're getting a
Yeah.
lot of questions. Someone saying HBO is great too. What is Crunchyroll? I think we explained it a little bit. It's mainly for
Crunchyroll.
anime.
Yeah,
Japanese anime.
Japanese anime, Crunchyroll.
Japanese anime. Guys, I feel like we could go on for years because we literally have not gone into my Netflix recommendations.
One thing we
But I'll
can
leave it.
watch over the weekend is, guys, please go catch Nobody. It's a brilliant movie. If you like John Wick, it's the same creators. It is. It's just a good
And that's
entertainment
in movie theaters.
in theaters right
Right.
now. So please go catch it.
So if you're at home, Lupin, theaters, go catch Nobody. Let us know how you get on. Thank you, Chai, so much.
Thank you,
A
Casey.
wealth of knowledge. I feel like
I could talk forever and
there's
ever.
an encyclopedia there.
Let me open it.
There's an encyclopedia of dad jokes
Oh,
lurking
my
behind this lovely man. Guys, thank you
Not
so
a
much.
dad yet, yeah.
That is it for yet.
Yeah.
Operative word.
I did say yet. So.
That is it for us at the Lovin Daily. I've just turned on. By the way, it's No Makeup Thursday. If
Exactly.
anyone's
Can you
watching,
see?
this is why
This
we are
is why.
both repping no makeup looks.
Exactly.
We like to represent the fact that you don't need to wear makeup every single day.
Yeah. No makeup.
If anyone ever wants
No
to
makeup.
join, would appreciate
Yeah.
that. That is it for us on the Lovin Daily. Catch us every single day. Shireen is here with you tomorrow morning from 9:30. Do not miss her, and I'll be back with you Sunday morning, same time, same place. Stay safe and wash your hands. Thank you, Moving Guy Shy.
Thank you. Wash your hands. Stay safe. Bye.
Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.